Source: Hipster Whale. I don't know about you, but the holidays are a hectic time in my world. Between decorating, friends, family, and travel, it's hard to keep up with my usual gaming schedule. So around this time of year, I am on the hunt for simple games that punch above their weight in fun. Piffle, an adorable arcade puzzler from Hipster Whale, is just that. A silly good time. Piffle doesn't exactly reinvent the wheel, but it does give a much-needed facelift to one of the oldest gaming genres around, the brick breaker. Piffle is proof positive that good games don't have to be complicated, and this one is definitely going on the list of best Android games. Dating back to the late 1970s, with games like Atari's Super Breakout Brick or Block Breakers revolve around one of the most simple concepts imaginable: chuck something at blocks to break them. OnePlus 10 Pro leaks everything we know so far. The next OnePlus flagship is launching sooner than you might think. 0 seconds of 59 seconds, volume 0%. Sponsored links. This desktop app helps you write more effectively. Grammarly. Install now. That describes Piffle perfectly, but it doesn't properly encompass the many ways that Piffle elevates its simple concept to a whole new level of block breaking. Delight, you're in control of a small person. It looks humanoid, but this has actually not been confirmed, wearing a full-body catsuit. Not the sexy kind, either, the fluffy kind with kitty ears and a tail. Your little cat enthusiast is on a quest to take down the dastardly dock block. To do that, it's going to need as many Piffles as possible. Piffles are bouncy, aerodynamic cat heads. It's not as creepy as it sounds, I promise. What are Piffles, you ask? Why, they're bouncy, surprisingly aerodynamic cat heads, of course. In portrait orientation, your cat enthusiast aims at ascending blocks overhead and must use careful level geometry to eliminate all blocks without letting any reach the bottom. There's no time limit here, blocks just tick a row down after each Piffle toss. You start each level armed with a set number of Piffles and acquire more by shooting them down right alongside the blocks you're smashing. You're going to need a lot of Piffles too, since you need to hit the blocks a certain number of times before they'll break. Some blocks only need a couple of hits, while others may need upwards of 20 before you can finally clear them, making creative angles and maximum bounce your top win conditions. Source: Google Play. You also accumulate power-ups as you go. They range from helpful sunglasses that allow you to see more of your throw's trajectory, and that also make you look quick, cool, to bombs that destroy everything they hit regardless of a block's numeric value. Levels get increasingly difficult, so be wary of challenges like moving ice blocks and fun new mechanics like lightning to supercharge your Piffles on the fly. Piffle does a solid job of continuing to add new mechanics at a nice clip while also giving you plenty of time to acclimate to new ones. The real charm of this block breaker comes from the design choices. But the real charm of Piffle comes from the design. The soundtrack is bright and poppy, the art style is joyously cutesy, and the sound effects are extremely satisfying. Watching your Piffles ping-pong around the screen while you rack up a mega bouncer killer combo never gets old. Similar in vibe and playability to Railways, I look forward to my brief moments of respite each day when I snag a few spare minutes to knock a couple more levels out. The icing on the cake is that Piffle is 100% free to play, monetized through blissfully non-intrusive ads and in-app purchases. It's a rare free game that gives you such a quality experience while asking so little in return, making Piffle well worth your consideration. It's a delightful little game, and there's absolutely no reason not to give it a try, so pick up this adorable, endearing puzzler and start breaking blocks today. Everything old is new again. Piffle. Don your cat onesie and go get those Piffles. Classic brick-breaking gameplay gets a much-needed facelift with Piffle, a cute, fun arcade puzzler. We may earn a commission for purchases using our links. Learn more. 404. The 8 worst outages of 2021, AWS, Google Cloud, Fastly, and more. There's no question that 2021 proved cloud service providers desperately need to improve the infrastructure that powers our internet. So we're looking back at the most devastating outages of the year. Time to factory reset. Google postpones its messy December Pixel 6 update until late January. It's never a good sign when a company officially recommends you factory reset your phone, but that's what the Google Pixel devs have done. The team won't fix the Pixel 6's signal issues until late January, so you'll have to take matters into your own hands. Looking back, a year in review, PlayStation had a slow but successful 2021. PlayStation had an interesting year in 2021, full of delays and big announcements that got fans excited for the future. Let's take a look back to see how PlayStation fared. Intense gaming. Here are the best HDMI 2.1 cables for your PS5 and Xbox. Any serious video game player wants to ensure they have the best experience possible when playing games on a premium console like the PlayStation 5 or Xbox. That means getting the best accessories to use with it, including an HDMI 2.1 cable that supports higher resolution, more bandwidth, and faster refresh rates. Here are some of our trusted favorites to up your game.